The question is how to meet your God, how to become one with Him. Is that possible at all? Can love and consciousness help? The world today is moving at its fastest pace ever, I believe. The life changes every second. The pressure of living a good life is not letting us to live, which is precisely the purpose. We are so busy with our lives that we have completely stopped living it. Now, what it is doing that we are becoming more of a mechanical being instead of thoughtful humans. I mean, to the point that you can hardly find anyone today, today who can say, I am living a good life. And a good life doesn't necessarily mean having lots of money, etc. A good life to me mean a life where we are connected to our deeper inner self, connected to that Almighty God, connected to all beings through love. A lot of people today are depressed or they don't know what they are living for. Everything is monotonous, nothing is real. They just don't find a purpose at all. So, what to do? Well, I think the answer is we need to realize God. And this is my belief, honestly. Once we have realized God, we would automatically find a purpose to this life. Now, I think the natural question is how to realize God. Whatever I speak about here is basis my own experiences. And when I say experiences, I don't mean I have realized God, not at all. In fact, I'm still pursuing my journey to find God. But by experience, I mean what I have felt deep within and what I have read and practiced. So, in my simple mind, the journey to realize God passes through love and consciousness. I mean, that is all what it takes, honestly. Now, that brings us to love, and we all happen to know that love is the base of our existence. But in today's world, its relevance has reduced. Love is the essence of God, we all know that, and the most powerful force in the universe. It is also the natural expression of our true self. Love is the easiest and most effective way to realize God. And because it dissolves the ego, it becomes all the more important. Now, when I say love, I don't mean the love between only a man and a woman, but the love towards all living beings, towards nature, towards just about everyone and everything on this planet. Now, you can't just go about loving everyone all of a sudden. That's not going to happen. The change is not going to happen overnight, you see. So, what do? You teach yourself to love everyone. You train or rewire your brain to love everyone irrespective of who they are. Once you start loving people, once you start appreciating all beings, appreciating the things around you, appreciating the things that you already have, appreciate the nature around us, you become calmer. You become more and more observant. You grasp more, you understand better, you speak less, and you become a person who does not want to change anything, but just wishes to observe and move on. Now, this is love, unconditional love. And an unconditional love means you love irrespective of anything. You don't expect anything in return. Once you learn to love, you return home to peace. Once you start to love, you become calmer. Your mind becomes quiet, and from quietness, everything is born. Your quiet mind begins to understand all this and much, much more. I mean, what exists outside of mind? Nothing at all. All commitments, dedication, relationships, feelings, emotions, love, hurt, hatred, compassion, everything exists inside your mind. So you see, it becomes all the more important for us to quieten the mind. And how do you do that? By starting to love. Simple as that. So in reality, you start to become more calm, and calmness lovingly prompts you to go within yourself. You start to observe your own self more than ever before. You feel the vibratory sensors within your own body. You start to go deeper and deeper into your own self, and you're doing it all because you are calmer and you're prompted. Now, when you keep going within yourself deeper and deeper, you reach that most profound depth where everything is still. everything is just so very still and calm that you begin to feel your higher self or the consciousness. Once you have touched that consciousness, there is no coming back then. That consciousness, that higher self, makes you realize that you are one with everything and everyone, that you are it. At this stage, you see it clearly. You understand that universe guides us all the time, but it's just that we have been ignorant. But now you see it clearly. You see that universe is guiding you. You start to understand the signals. These signals from the universe become your guide in your journey to reach God. But why? Because you have learned to love. You observe and understand signals from the universe. And finally, you trust that universe will grant your wish of God realization. You remember in the beginning of the video I spoke about my own experiences. So one of my experiences is that till some time ago I was doubting who to pray to. Is that Lord Rama or Lord Krishna or Lord Shiva? Who shall I pray to understand all this? Then one day in middle of a meditation session, I kind of got a very clear signal in form of a thought, which told me it's almost like somebody spoke to me that Lord Ram and Lord Krishna are one, which helped me to a great deal. Then after a couple of days, I had another signal which told me that way to Lord Ramakrishna passes through Lord Shiva. That day on, my mind got cleared and I started praying and meditating even more clearly. This guidance finally takes you to the wisdom, which clearly makes you meet your Creator, that Almighty God. You understand what and where the God is. You understand clearly that in this vast universe of universes, there is not even a single grain of sand that sits in the wrong place. One of the books by Sri Kripaluji Maharaj, the name of the book is Prem Ras Siddhant, clearly says when you love the God without condition and accept everything as is, God comes running for you. For me personally, Mahaprabhu Sri Ramakrishna is the Bhagwan. So you see, by accepting all, you start to love all. And with love, you reach your own higher self, which is to say that you achieve higher consciousness, which finally leads us to the God. And then there'll be it. You will suddenly wake up. You will understand all of this. Thank you.